So I'm down at the creek today. This is a little creek that I used to frequent a lot when I was a young feller. Got my magnet, and I think what I'm going to do is wander up that direction and see what I can stumble upon. I have not been in this creek for, oh gosh, I'd almost say 30 years. But I remember where it goes. I just don't remember anything about it, how deep it is, how long it is, how wide it gets, or anything else. So I was walking down a trail to get to this creek. Man, I got into some of those, I call them nettles. I don't know, some kind of little stinging bush that got all over my legs and lit me on fire. So I'm going to just mess around. I'm going to walk up this creek and take my little magnet and drag it behind me and see what I can stumble upon. I have not gotten in the water yet. I do not have wading boots, so I'm going to wear my funny little shoes and see what I can find. If nothing else, it's a super pretty evening. Oh, feet are in the water. Oh, that's cold. Right now it's in the mid-70s here. It's been warm, but we've gotten a lot of rain. But I think the creek levels and everything are kind of coming down where they should be. So, if you want to join me in my little creek adventure, you're welcome to do so. I think we'll just head up that way and see what we can find. When I came into the woods, there was some hippie-looking feller that kind of trucked in right in front of me. And I'm right by a housing addition. Right up the hill, there's houses and things like that. So this isn't a park, it's private property, and I know the guy that owns it, but I don't know who the guy was that came in front of me. Hey, now the water's warming up. All right, let's see what we can find. We'll drag the magnet and see what we stumble upon. The water's nice and clear. It's pretty. It's kind of an investigation day too, because again, I don't know what's down here. I don't think this is a creek that people swim or things like that in. It's just not deep enough. The only time it's deep is after it rains. But I remember coming down here as a kid going fishing and things like that, so who knows what we might find. Water's not as cold as I thought it'd be. It's nice. It's a pretty little creek. Not finding anything but rocks. Maybe I ought to bring the App Pro down here and nose around a little bit. Not very deep right here. Still a cool little creek. Kind of hidden away. Finding nothing but rocks. There's a bridge up here that crosses the highway. Thought I might go up that way and see what I can stumble upon. Looky there, is that one of those crinoid things? Man, I lost it. There it is. I don't know if that's what it is or not. It's round, like a donut. Throw it in that little man purse. So I've been struggling with my videos when I upload them off of my camera. My camera's 4K. It's a little GoPro, but still. When I upload onto YouTube, it gets real pixely or something. It gets real fuzzy and weird, and video quality is not very good, and I can't figure out why. Now, I'm not a computer genius by any means, but I'm using Windows Movie Maker to put my videos together, and I'm finding out that A, Windows doesn't support that anymore, and B, that might be my problem on quality. Since they don't support it, they haven't upgraded it and made it very good. That's probably a poor way of saying it. So I'm searching for a new editing software. And I'm not certain what to use. I think that's a crinoid too. It's pretty neat. Not sure what to use. To be quite frank, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on one, because I have daughters in college, and, well, that says enough. But I found one that people are talking pretty high about online. It's called DaVinci Resolve 12.5. And I downloaded it, and it looks really complicated, and I can't use it because I'm not smart enough. But if any of you know a good, I don't want to say easy, but user-friendly software that supports 4K that I should look into, comment to this, because I'm looking for something that's going to make the quality of the videos better. Now, the content's entirely up to me, and if it's bad, that's my fault. But the quality of it, well, I just need to get better software. And I just don't know enough. DaVinci Resolve 12.5. That's what I'm thinking about using instead of Windows Movie Maker. Any advice? I'll take it. Alright, I'm going to keep going up this creek. I can't remember how far, but somewhere around this corner is a bridge. Maybe people were throwing junk off of the bridge. Let's go find out. Still drudging through this little creek. Haven't found anything. It's very clean, which on one hand makes me pretty happy. I haven't found any trash. That old tractor tire right there is the first piece of trash that I've seen. No bottles, no pop cans, no pull tabs, no nothing. So on one hand, for a guy looking for stuff, that's kind of a bummer. But for somebody who loves nature and wants to see it clean, that's a good thing. So I'm going to see if I can get through these little rapids and not fall on my head. I'll tell you what, my wife, she dabbles with those essential oils, which I know nothing about. All I know is that it makes her happy. And if she's happy, I'm happy. But right before I left the house, I told her where I was going. And she said, "Come here," and had a bottle of this oil stuff. And she splattered some on my head, which I don't have any hair. She splattered it on my head. She splattered it behind my legs, and she splattered it on my arms. And said, "Here, that'll keep the bugs away." And I'll tell you what, I have not been bitten by or crawled on or messed with by one bug since I've been down here. I've been down here about an hour. So her little oils, I don't know what it is, but it works. If I find out what it is, I'll let you know. She put it like right on the inside of my arms, and I've been down here. I can still smell it. It doesn't smell bad. It kind of smells like citronella, like the candles. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's good for repelling bugs. All right, I'm gonna get up there where it's not so rocky. These rocks are slick. I'm gonna get up there, see if I don't fall down. If I fall down, I'll turn the camera on so you can see it. And then I'll get you back in and we'll see what's going on. Check that out. I hope you can see it. Everything with a GoPro seems so much further away. But there's a natural spring right there running down. I want to go over there, but man, this water gets pretty deep right here. That's cool. Natural spring just running strong. God, I want to go over there so bad. And I got out of the rocks. Now the ground's kind of muddy and goopy. That's pretty. Still wading the creek. I ended up putting the magnet away just because I wasn't having any success and I got tired of hanging on to it, trying to keep my balance. I think I found my first Indian artifact. I'll show it to you. Right there. I think that's a 1500s clay pot made by the Cherokee Indians while in this area. What do you think? Yeah? Or it's that dude right there's house. I may have just disturbed him. Let's see if he will let us talk to him. Nope. He's going back into his house. Alright, maybe it's just trash that somebody threw over the edge here. There are houses right up over yonder. Apparently somebody didn't like that in their yard anymore. Alright, we'll keep looking. Who knows what we might find. I'm having fun just walking up and down the creek. You know, I want desperately to find something super cool to show you guys. And that's kind of the goal when you're going out doing this sort of thing, is to find something that's rare or old or out of the ordinary. But as I was walking with the camera off, I just kind of decided, you know what? It's about being outdoors. It's about finding new adventures and experiencing new things, or coming back to a place you haven't been since you was a kid and revisiting it. So I'm not so worried about finding the treasure or that spectacular thing to show you. I'm interested in showing you that it doesn't take a whole lot to get up out of your chair and get outside and spend some time in some really cool places. I'm in the Midwest, but I'm 2 miles out of a relatively decent sized town, so I didn't even have to go very far. It's right outside our back door. Beautiful scenery, beautiful things to see. And if I don't find anything today, I'm still going to show you today's adventure, because this is what I did. Figure if nothing else, show you that I am getting out and trying to spend some time outside and find cool stuff. And even when I don't, it's still a good day. A beautiful sunny afternoon, wading up and down a small creek in the Midwest. Boy, you can't beat it. Let's keep going. I see a bit of a log jam up there, no pun intended, and I've got to figure out how to get through it, over it, under it, around it. or not. So let's go up there and see what that mess looks like. Well, there's my dilemma. That looks like rush hour traffic in downtown Indianapolis on any given day. The problem is this water with every step is getting deeper and deeper, and I am not prepared to go into anything deeper than my knees. And being a relatively short feller, it's not much distance between my knees and the ground. So I think I may have to cut this one short. I do know that if I continue on, there's a 2-lane highway and a bridge, and that's where I want to be. But I may have to either come better prepared next time or get to it from a different route, which there are different ways to get there. So I think my only choice is to turn back, go back the way I came, and call it a day. Man, it's been fun. It's been enjoyable being out here in the creek, spending some time outside. It's beautiful weather. It's a beautiful little creek. Did not find anything spectacular. Found, I think, 3 or 4 of those little crinoids. Found that big, huge Indian artifact, which turns out to be somebody's trash. And that's about it. So, not a productive day in terms of finding treasures, but an incredibly productive day in terms of being outside, enjoying the weather, and just getting away from the chaos of the day. So I encourage you, as I always do, the only way to have a really cool outdoor adventure of your own is to get out. So I encourage you, get up, get out, spend some time outside. Have a great day, and God bless.